Good morning. Here I am at the beach here in Boca Raton, and I want to share with you one of the simplest, most powerful, most life-changing things that you can do starting today. If you're not currently doing this, you may think, wait a second, that sounds so simple. I don't see how that could be so life-changing. If you've done it, and if you've done it with consistency, you will say, absolutely, my life changed the moment I began to do this with consistency. Well, I'll get to that in a second, but first, where did I get this from? Well, not only my own personal life experience, but it began many, many years ago when I was reading a book by Gary Halbert called The Boron Letters. And I'm going to keep this behind me because that's absolutely gorgeous. Enjoy the sunrise come up behind me. So the Boron Letters was something that Gary Halbert, one of the world's best and greatest and most successful copywriters, wrote to his son while in prison. A whole different story, but anyhow, he wrote that. And the whole purpose and premise of it was how to start and create $1 million business. And it was all detailed in the Boron Letters. But right in the beginning of the Boron Letters, he shares, son, this is the most important thing I can impart upon you. And you're probably going to skip over it. And you're probably not going to see the importance of it. But one day maybe you will. And I can't neglect sharing this with you. And he said, an hour of power. Wake up in the morning, get your clothes on, drink some water, get dressed, and walk for a half an hour in one direction. Look at your watch, set a timer, do what you must, but walk a simple, fast pace in one direction for a half an hour. When the timer goes off, turn around and walk back. That 1 hour of power is your time for you, your time, that's going to automatically get your brain going, get your cells going, get your organs working, get your blood flowing, which creates more creativity, which gets your emotions at a higher level to be more creative, which makes you healthier and happier and more joyous. The first thing in the morning, do your hour of power. Well, guess what? Here is where I am, and I'm at the halfway point of my morning hour of power. Yes, it's roughly 2 miles west from the ocean here. So it happens to be an amazing halfway point for my hour of power. But guess what? Wherever I am in the world traveling, we walk at least a half an hour in one direction, then turn around and come back. So there's nothing holding you back. You don't have to go get gym membership. You don't have to go get fancy sneakers or clothes or anything like that. You can begin now wherever you are in the world watching this. And just like when I read the Boron Letters, I did exactly what Gary Halbert said. He said I was going to, probably like his son, overlook that most important thing of the hour of power in the morning. And I overlooked it for so many years after reading it many, many times because I was there to read it about how to start and grow $1 million business. And I was like, yeah, get to the meat, get to the good stuff. And I overlooked the hour of power. And it wasn't till I'd already been doing my own hour of power for years that it hit me when I reread the Boron Letters, like, holy cow, I did what Gary said. I overlooked that most important thing. And I now can say, without a doubt, without hesitancy, the most important thing I do on a regular basis is my morning hour of power, me time. My day, make today great, is already done first thing in the morning. Knock it right off. Check. Done. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, done. And it's the best way to start the day. You have higher energy. You're in better shape. And I just ran into one of my friends who I hadn't seen in a while on the morning walk. And he'd been a morning walker for a long time. And I was like, dude, you lost a lot of weight. What's going on? You look great. He said, yeah, I've been walking more. I quit drinking. Except for he drinks one day. I quit drinking 5 years ago, almost 5 years ago, and that was probably the best adult decision I made. And then he also went with 1 meal a day. And in that 1 meal a day, in walking the 1 hour plus a day, he's lost 35 pounds. And I've shared this with many friends and clients. I've had some clients that embrace this and have lost 50 pounds. Some that went on to lose over 100 pounds. So this is life-changing and trajectory modifying. Don't overlook this powerful yet easy thing to do, your hour of power. Get up, get out, and start right now. And get out, walk for half an hour one direction, turn around and walk back. And guess what? When things go awry, when life gets challenging, when plans don't go to plan, for me to get regrounded, I'll do a quick walk. I'll just, it's instead of staying focused, staying stressed out, it's like, you know what? It's time for me to go get regrounded, time for another walk. Go out for a walk, and watch how you're ready and back with high emotions, high energy, high joy, high creativity. The hour of power is a trajectory modifier. Give it a shot and keep me posted on your updates and the life change that it provides for you. And oh, by the way, P.S., go look and get the Boron Letters from Gary Halbert. Do a Google search and you'll thank me later. All right, rock today, make today great. Bye for now.